Hey YouTube, Bioshock 512 here again. Long time no see. Just sort of run out of video ideas, to be honest. But yeah, I'm sort of getting back into swing of things and should be back doing videos soon. This is a quick video response to lukeywookey1234's video of how long should a video game be. For me, it depends. It really does depend on the type of game, and the actual game itself, and how much I'm enjoying it as me, I guess. So yeah, let's just crack into this. Firstly, I have a lot of genres I enjoy playing, from first-person shooters to third-person action games to JRPGs and Western RPGs to bullet hell shooters. I enjoy a lot of games, and each of them I sort of have in my mind how long it's going to be, but sometimes they do drag on, sometimes they're a bit too short. But yeah, I'm just babbling. Let's get into this. Right, games. I just picked out a selection of games here of mine, and just gonna tell you how I sort of see the lengths of them and why. Toe Sonata is a JRPG, a really good one at that. And for me, you expect a Japanese RPG to go on from around 20 hours, maybe to 40. At the most. Some of them do start to drag on, hit the 60 mark, and it's like, come on now, just wrap it up, you're starting to repeat yourself. But yeah, that's a JRPG for you. Next, Battlefield 3. The story was short. It took me, I think, about 5 or 6 hours to get through, so longer than a Call of Duty, but not as long. I could probably now blast through it in about 4 hours. I took a bit more time with it the first time through. But things like this, and Call of Duty, and Gears of War, I expect the stories to be between, I'm looking at about 6 hours, but I would like them to stick it to a minimum of 8 hours for a game, because you feel like you've wasted your money, but in retrospect as well, you don't, as long as you're going to get into the online, because the online on games, as long as it's fun, it will keep you coming back, definitely. Like Battlefield 3, my online gameplay, I've had this since day one launch, is 103 hours, I believe. Yeah, I need to get a life. But yeah, the actual single players for Battlefield, first-person shooters that are just standard, bog standard, run and gun, I expect to be about 8 hours, 10 at the most, nothing more. If it's got like an RPG aspect like Rage or what's it called, Borderlands, so that I expect at least 12 upwards, just for the standard single player run through. But yeah, that's that. Mass Effect 3. Ooh, showing you pickups already. But yeah, oh well. Mass Effect 3. These Western RPGs are different, with the main ones I've played anyway, like Mass Effect, Dragon Age, things like that. They're sort of how long you want them to be, in a way. It's like, if you just, I'm guessing, because I haven't finished this yet, I'm near the end though. If you just ran straight through the main story, no side questing, you probably get through it, I'm guessing, in about 12 hours, it seemed like that with Mass Effect 1 and 2. But if you want the game to last and you're enjoying it more, you could probably easily get about 60 hours upwards out of it, out of the single player. So yeah, Western RPGs for me would be, if I just want to get single player, I'd say about 12 to most 20 hours. Doing all the side quests and stuff, I'm happy hitting 40 to 60. Once a game like this hits the 100-hour mark, that's for me when it starts getting tedious, or 80-hour mark, it just starts taking the piss. But yeah, that's that. Next, Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid's strange, because the first time you play through one of these, you can get through it in, I'm going to say about 12 hours. 8 to 12 hours you probably get through it. But then, if you play through one of them again, you can easily do it in about 4, maybe less. I'm pretty sure a friend of mine did 3 in 2.5 hours, or 3 hours or something. He's like 6th or 7th playthrough, he's obsessed with Metal Gear. But yeah, Metal Gear is one of those things where first time through probably take you about 12, and I think it's a fitting time for it, a really good, perfect amount of game time for a game like that, even though a lot of it is cutscenes. But yeah, that's that. Next one, Bioshock 2. I've only just picked this up by the way, but yeah. Bioshock 2, I'd probably say something like this, where the story and the environment's kind of weird and dark, and things. I'd want it to be about 5 or 6 hours. I wouldn't want it to drag on because with Bioshock being in Rapture, which is looks very gloomy and stuff, it sort of starts to all merge into one big area and starts all looking the same and getting boring, and you get bored of seeing areas. Fair enough, it does look beautiful, it's a beautiful game, but with it all being wrecked and distorted, it starts to sort of wear on your mind, and you're like, nah, I'm getting bored of seeing these now. Just let it be over, please. It's sort of the same with Dead Space as well, because it's all dank and abysmal. You just get bored of seeing things, I guess. But yeah, that's that. And last, but yeah, kind of least, I guess, is Death Smiles. This, if people haven't seen it, is a bullet hell shooter. Another like R-Type and things like that. But yeah, things like that I expect to be, for one whole playthrough, since most bullet hell shooters are just straight ripped from arcades, I expect about half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour to finish the whole arcade mode for it, which this took me about 20 minutes, half an hour, and it was a bunch of easy achievements, but still, yeah, things like that, yeah, wouldn't want them to drag on too long, because it literally is just holding your A button down, or whatever your fire button's going to be down, and just moving your character up and down the screen, which would get very tedious and boring, I think, if you played it for hours on end. But yeah, that's practically my take on game times. Excuse me, sorry it wasn't a bit more informative, but it'll do, I guess. So yeah, there you go, guys, and there you go, Luke. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.